Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Marcus Militia proudly brings to you its undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the belt. It's your boy, Marcus Alford, aka Heel Marcus, aka Half Trash, Half Amazing, aka Mr. No 1v1, aka Body McBotterson, aka the worst streamer in the world. And we are live back on the Twitch stream. You already know the deal. Here for a couple of hours, shooting the breeze and having some fun. A special edition, you know how we do on these really special days. Sixers are playing in game 4, so we're doing a double stream. Basically, we're going to start the first half of our normal stream, 5 to 7 is a regular old thing, and then we'll pause it, then we're going to restart with a 7 o'clock live reaction show. So we'll be on a little longer than normal, but we're going to have fun regardless. Playing Fall Guys today. Probably a lot of squad action just because I like the squad format on these days, so it's a lot easier for me. Got a lot to talk about too. We got some changes to some of the programming that we got coming up in the future. We're gonna talk about the playoffs, NBA playoffs. I haven't been watching the NHL playoffs. Currently watching the Phillies down by 10 runs in the ninth. Super. We're gonna talk about AEW Double or Nothing. We're gonna give a raw preview. All this is going down in the next 2 hours, so we're gonna talk about that, get all that stuff out of the way before we go to the live reaction. Speaking of getting stuff out of the way, I gotta make sure I get a sponsorship out of the way. Shout out to these guys. All of today's action is brought to you by Lobster Cola, the world's favorite crustacean cola. Lobster Cola, also available in Diet. Shout out to the sponsors, man. Thank you guys so much for all that you do, helping me create all of this. So enough of all this talking. We're gonna get right into the Fall Guys action, and we'll start going through our topics in the next couple. Sit back, relax, tell me how your weekend is going. Also, if you chose to grill today, what did you grill and when can I pick up my plate? Just saying, let me know, because I'm super hungry right now and I'm looking for some barbecue. You know the deal, Fall Guys is the move. I hate Slam Dunk. I hate Slam Dunk so much, yo. first dude on my team to qualify? Get out of here. Of course. Of course we didn't. Guess once we crown a winner in this round, then I'll take a small little segment to talk about this week's stuff that we got going on and the changes that we made over the weekend. As soon as we crown this champion, we'll start the first topic of the day. All right, final round. Let's go. All right, so congrats to them for winning. Let me just chit chat a little bit about what we got coming up on the stream, or not the stream, but we got coming up this week on YouTube and everywhere else, and we post stuff. Madden Sims are gonna continue doing their thing, and this will be the big reveal here. I've been thinking about it all day, and after we finish this season of the Madden Sim, it should be in a couple weeks, because we do it twice a week, so we usually run through those 17 regular season games pretty quickly, and we got like 3 playoff games if necessary. So 20 weeks, 10 weeks basically. We're already in week 2 out of 10 weeks, so we got 8 weeks to go. And once we're done with that that season, no matter where we land, we are finished with that season, with that sim. I like doing the Cowboys. I'm a big Cowboys fan. I'm always gonna be a Cowboys fan. But with us starting the 2K sim, and we're the Barons, and I always rep the Barons here all the time, I'm going to start a Madden Sim season with the Brooklyn Barons, and that's what we'll be moving. That'll be what we're using moving forward after this current run with our Madden Sim. We're gonna switch over to another one, and with this one, we're going to fast forward 10 years in advance, so that everybody's new, basically. You go see a couple of younger guys that are pretty much on their way out, but we're moving forward. Bunch of new franchises, a couple of most of the returning ones, but some new franchises to pop in to make it a little bit bigger and a little bit more difficult, and we're gonna have fun that way. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out and everything like that, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy to do that one. Mark Arcades should be here sometime this week as well. I don't have any currently listed because I haven't really been working on it. I've been working on the 2K Sims all this past weekend when I had the time. We had one sim season pretty much started, and then we ended up having to scrap it because it was wrong, built wrong. We had this, everything was wrong from the start, so we had to change that up. That's what we're looking forward to doing. Everything has been going back up, and it'll be all ready to go this week. So the 2K Sim League will start this week. I don't have the actual date. I'll get that to you ahead of time, maybe tomorrow, if not tonight. What else? Mortal Kombat Fight Night is still going strong, so we're gonna continue doing that. Fright Night, which is every Friday here on Twitch, we continue to do that. The live stream, the live reaction to the Sixers games have been perfect, and we're gonna keep that trend going when the Cowboys start up in a couple months with the same live reaction type of show. Only here on Twitch. We're not doing it on Facebook like we used to, and yeah, it's been fun. So we're gonna keep going that way. I don't have anything else I think I need to add. I think Mark Arcade, Mortal Kombat, Madden Sims. Obviously, we're still here every week, 5 to 9, regardless of the calendar, whether it's fall, spring, season. There we go, bam. But even if it's summer, we're still rocking the same schedule, so we're still here no matter what. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all guys know that the 2K Sim League starts again this week. We had to clear out the episode that we posted over the weekend because it was just completely wrong, and it gets so much better down the line, so trust me, you'll enjoy it. Let's see. We're gonna add 2K Sims to this Mark TV too as well. That's what I meant to add. So that'll be nice to look forward to. We're adding a couple of different Madden sims as well, so you'll be seeing a couple of different ones here. I think that's it. Shout out to everybody that's hosting. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Saber, Boodle, Queen, Cat, Firewall, Kyle Lurley, Gusmus, and Suicidal Gummy Bear, and of course Super Dope Gaming. You already know. Yeah. I need some new mods. I think that's what is gonna happen too. Not to disrespect my old mods, I love my old mods, but I just need some active ones. You guys are busy doing the thing, so I understand that. So we'll see. Never know. You know. I might just say, nah, I'm good. We'll figure it out. But back into the game. We got more stuff to talk about in a little bit. But I just want to get that across for the stream and everything. I want to make sure y'all knew that there were some changes, and the Madden sim was going. The Madden sim was no longer going to be about Cowboys. It was going to be about a new franchise. So hopefully we win the championship this year. Later today, we're going to talk about after this next run through, we're going to talk about the playoffs. Then we're going to talk about AEW. Double or Nothing last night. I saw the pay-per-view. I also saw Versus too, so we're gonna talk about that as well. And we got the Raw preview. So every time we crown a champion here, we'll pause and talk about some stuff, and then we'll get back into it. Teammate that quit already? Wow. We got 2 teammates that quit. Wow. and me and one partner. Cool. Oh, sucker! And we still got kicked out.
Aww.
Congrats to that team. So, before we get into another match, let me just talk about the playoffs real quick. So, Phoenix got the win. AD is out. Strained groin. Super tricky area. So, they listed him as doubtful for game 5. Is now tied up 2-2. And let's see. Portland and Denver are still doing their thing. It's sad that they don't get enough attention as much as they should. The Knicks are crumbling right now, which is kind of sad to see. Atlanta has taken a firm 3-1 lead over there. Besides, the Sixers are playing today. Let me just check out these scores. I just want to make sure I name over. The Clippers finally showed up, and they are now in a 2-2 position after winning both games in Dallas, after losing 2-1 at home. That was cool. Luka is improving with a strained neck, so he should be good to go when they return. Jazz and the Grizzlies are tonight. Utah has a 2-1 lead. Utah basically only lost that one that started the series, and after that they've won back-to-back. So I don't expect them to lose again. I mean, Ja Morant's going to do what he can, but I don't think it will be enough. So, see, the Nets are beating Boston like nobody's business. The big story that came out of that, not even part of the game, but at the end of the game, Kyrie Irving is going into the tunnel and a fan throws a water bottle at him. Now, I don't care if Kyrie Irving did a stomp move on the middle of their logo, in the middle of the logo, in the middle of the arena where the logo is placed. I get it, that's disrespectful, but fans need to know their place. And they're doing way too much by throwing bottles, throwing popcorn, and spitting on players. Completely inappropriate, completely offensive. And also, don't disrespect the player's family. That's just weird. It's weird. Why are you doing that? Why are you like that? Don't do that. Don't hurl racist stuff out there. There's people there with their families. They don't want to hear that. Have some common sense. Have some common decency. Fans are really ruining the experience of, hey, we're gonna be happy all the fans are back, and then they come back and be complete, utter trash. Terrible moment. You never want that to be a factor. Yeah, Clippers and Mavs 2-2. Phoenix and Lakers are 2-2. The Bucks swept the Heat 4-0. Good God, it was ugly. It wasn't even close. It's weird. Yeah, Blazers and the Nuggets 2-2 as well. So they're gonna keep going back and forth. Sixers are looking to close out tonight when they play Washington in Washington for Game 4. We'll see. We might see a sweep. We'll be live reacting it starting at 7 o'clock. Hopefully you guys will be there. Hopefully anybody's there to chat with me while we do that. That's pretty much the gist of it. The Phillies are terrible still. Ridiculous. Everybody's still trying to wait and see what's gonna happen with Julio Jones and Aaron Rodgers. I don't think anything's gonna happen with Aaron Rodgers, but I think Julio Jones is gonna be on the move. So we'll see. Alright. So with that being said, let's get back into the fight. See if we can get some more. Let's see if we can get a win here. Let's see if we can get past the opening round. What are we doing here? Let's go. Made it. Let's go. Yeah, the move. In there, first one to go. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to tell you guys about my current Barons. Current Barons I'm in with this franchise, this group of my friends in the franchise league. We made it to the playoffs. We lost in the first round again. Kind of bummed about it, but we were this close. We had a lead and kind of blew in the fourth, but it sucked because our O-line needs to get worked on. So definitely we're working on the offseason to build up our O-line, get people that can actually block. And I want to get some more defensive guys in the line too, so they can get more pressure on the quarterback. Because that's a problem for us. We don't get enough pressure. We don't get enough we don't get enough pass protection or run protection. So we're working on that. 2-1 to score. Let's go, baby. Ew. Thanks, buddy. No, how? From the ground, really? Oh. Thanks, buddy. No. Still going fine. That's cool. No! Yeah, boss. Blue tried. Right. After this, we can talk about Double or Nothing. Cool. They already lost one. I'm gonna lose two already. No. No! Oh my god! He sacrificed himself for the team. You know what? I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad at that one. He pulled me just to get his team to win. Congrats, whoever that. Wow. What a guy. Alright, so let's talk about AEW Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing was last night. It is what they are now calling their WrestleMania type of show. You know, all the big surprises. It's basically the start of their new like year or whatever, if they want to call it that, but not really. Like, WrestleMania is pretty much the end of the year for them. But Double or Nothing is their flagship pay-per-view. Did it at Dolly's Place because, yeah, Dolly's Place, right? Is it Dolly's? Because obviously they still haven't been able to lock down traveling before it started, but they had fans in attendance. They changed the arena setup a little bit so that fans were literally right there next to the ring. Super nice, super cool, nice atmosphere. It was rabid. The one thing I do love about fans coming back, besides basketball fans, or wrestling fans, because they're so vocal, they're so loud, they are pumped, and it could have been crap on that show and you wouldn't have known, because it would have been that loud regardless. So let's go through some of the matches and everything, stuff that I did like, stuff that I didn't like. One thing I will like, and I will always like, one thing I did love the most about Double or Nothing was their pre-show, and I feel bad for this pre-show because it had one of the best matches of the night, with Rio taking on Serena Deeb for the NWA Women's Championship on their Double or Nothing kickoff show. I heard something. Great match, one of my favorite matches of the night. back and forth, hard hitting. I am not a big Rio person, not a big Rio fan. At times I think Rio's a little undersized and kind of not just there. But she came and Serena did her thing too, and it was good. It was a good match. So they kicked that, and then you have I'm just gonna go through whatever pops in my brain. And the Young Bucks versus Moxley and Kingston. The one thing I love about this match right here, Moxley coming out to Wild Thing, and the fans are right there, and you can hear them, and it just gives me that Major League vibe, and I love that part about it. I will forever love that song. If I could play it through my stream before my intro and not get flagged for copyright, I'd do it every time. But I can't, so I'm cool with Mox doing it. But yeah, it was nice. The match, it was okay. Like I didn't find the match to be the greatest. I've gotten to the point where Young Buck matches kind of don't pull me in like they used to, and that's not a shot at them or anything like that. I don't think they're trash. It just feels like the Young Bucks have a format, and I kind of just wait for it, get to the spots, wait for what's gonna happen. It's just there. I'm not fully invested like I used to. I kind of just know the formula, and I'm like, they're gonna put on something that's great, and other fans are gonna enjoy it. I'm just already realizing it's formulated, and I know what's gonna happen. So like kind of tuning out at times. I'm not. Kingston's cool, but he's there, and at times I'm just like, all right, Kingston can say something great, but sometimes his matches are just very lackluster. So I don't know. It's just kind of not my thing, but the match wasn't trash. I gotta make sure I say that, because AEW fans will throw me over a boat and disown me if I say something bad and not compliment it at the same time. I'm just letting you guys know, I'm not calling this match trash. What I am saying is that it just didn't do it for me. Then you had the Casino Battle Royal, which was cool. I did realize one thing: Christian looks old. And I don't mean that with disrespect, but you could just see Father Time is there. And as a person that grew up watching Edge and Christian and all of them, it's just different. Felt weird. Just like Matt Hardy too. And I can see Matt Hardy, and the one thing I fear about Matt Hardy is the way he moves. It just like, he doesn't have that extra step. And I realized that, and I'm like, I get it. I get why they continue to do it, and I understand why they do it. It's just, I can see Father Time creeping up hard. They had their battle royal, and they had the Joker, which was supposed to be a mystery reveal. It was Lio Rush, which I was shocked to see. Lio Rush shows up, and he does a move, and he's trying to, hit the little slingshot stunner on Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy is just not fast enough to hit that move, and it comes off a little off, but part of the business. But Lio Rush came in there quicker than a hiccup, and him and Private Party are going at it, which is something I look forward to seeing in the future on a Dynamite episode. But yeah, it was rough to see him and Matt Hardy go at it. Matt Hardy's just not, he doesn't have that speed, and Lio Rush is not going to turn it down because that hurt his move, but it makes sense. Jungle Boy eventually gets the win, and I was happy that Jungle Boy got the win, because I felt in my heart that they were going to give that to Christian, and I was like, oh God, please no. Let's see. Alright, let's go through the next match. Darby Allin and or not next match, but what other matches popped in my head? Darby Allin and Sting taking on Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. The one thing I will say about this, and I see the comparisons of Darby Allin and Spike Dudley more and more with every match. Darby Allin takes a beating every match. He still finds ways to win, which I am shocked to this day that they book it this way. But hey, if it works, it works. I don't really necessarily like it as much. I kind of want him to, you know, be more resilient and kind of show some defense during those butt whoopings, but he ends up getting the win. Sting took off the shirt, and I was like, wow. The paleness. I didn't even care that his body was older. It just happens. He was so pale, and I was like, yo, man, there's way too many guys in the back that rock spray tan on a regular, and nobody could give him a couple of dabs of some spray tanner, a little self tanner. They can just throw on him real quick on the arms. Like, come on, man, y'all left him hanging. That was messed up. But it was nice to see Sting out there, and he's getting his moves in a little bit, and he took a couple bumps too. He took a dive. The one thing I did fear was that he was talking previously before the match about how the power bomb that he got from Brian Cage, he was still feeling down the line, and that kind of concerned me because I was like, yo, if he's still feeling that, and that I was told that spot was protected. He's still feeling it. That's a lot of ring rust. That's a lot of like craziness. So we'll see. Speaking of Brian Cage, they did open up with Cage versus Page, or not Cage, Cage versus Adam Page, and it was okay. It was pretty good. Obviously the big moment was when Team Taz showed up. You got Hook and you got the other kid, I can't remember, Ricky Starks, and they're trying to come help Brian Cage win. Cage says he didn't need any help, he didn't want their help, and Cage ends up losing anyway because, you know, Page ends up getting the buckshot lariat off while Cage is distracted, and he's done with them. And you know, the saga with Team Taz continues, but to be honest with you, just break that team up already. But one thing I feel bad about with Team Taz is they look so dominant on AEW Dark and Elevation, but when it comes to a Dynamite episode sometimes or a pay-per-view, they fold every time. And Brian Cage is way too massive of a fighter to be beaten every chance he gets to get in the main stage. The part that I was done with when Darby Allin beat him, I was like, yeah, I'm good. And it makes you want to fall off the Cage bandwagon. I mean, it sucks because I'm big. He's massive. Like, so, and he's fast, and he does all the moves. It's just, come on, man. You can't keep losing these big bout matches. I didn't say the Young Bucks retained their tag titles. I don't think I said that earlier. Britt Baker taking on Shida. There's a moment in the match when Shida throws Britt Baker into the guardrail. A lot of fans were saying that Shida knocked out Britt Baker at that point and possibly has a concussion, which unfortunate to hear. I wish her nothing but a speedy recovery and nothing but the best. You never want to have to deal with concussion. Concussions suck. They're not fun. And she ended up continuing the match too. So definitely either she could have been either not there at all, or she could not have nothing and she was just a little banged up or selling really well. But it was a hard-hitting match. They were going back and forth. It was good. Britt Baker ended up winning the championship. Kind of was unfortunate, kind of weird to give Shida the new belt on Friday Dynamite to, you know, commemorate her 1 year in 1 year as champion. just for her to lose in her first title defense. I mean, I felt like they could have just gave it to Britt Baker after she won, but or at least say, hey, just unveil it at the match before the match started. Say, hey, we're fighting for this new belt right here. Let's go. Britt Baker is a heel, or she was a heel. I could never call her a heel the way that they were booking this and building it up. They were building it up as this was Britt Baker's time, and they were doing a very, very complimentary piece on her. And then you had Tony Schiavone, who she belittled and berated the entire time building up to this, saying that he's going to leave the commentary booth and give her a big hug if she wins. And that's exactly what he did. I was like, nothing about this is a heel move. This is all babyface stuff. So, I mean, if they're going to turn them, cool. Because right now, Britt Baker is a fan favorite. Even with her whole, I'm better than you guys. Not better than you, but you guys suck and I'm, Britt Baker. And fans are just like, I'm eating it up. So, make her a babyface. So, see, went through all the matches, women's championship, the cage. Oh, Cody and Anthony Ogogo. Yeah. Here's the thing. I know Anthony Ogogo is supposed to be a heel. Anthony Ogogo, the person, is not a heel. And he's just kind of a one-punch guy that can knock you out. He's a former boxer. Really good boxer until he had the unfortunate, was it fractured orbital bone or something like that? Kind of partially blind. He's pretty much ended your boxing career right then and there. Very inexperienced, which is another reason why I'm kind of shocked that they put this on pay-per-view. But I'm guessing they were looking for international buys. Cool, so be it. Cody was running the It's America USA against the overseas guy. Okay. Yeah, no. It didn't make any sense. Here's the thing. It wasn't about Anthony Ogogo being an overseas guy. It was about you having to fight a guy who was ran by QT Marshall because QT Marshall hates you, hates the Nightmare Factory, is not getting his respect. This is revenge. This is not about America versus England or wherever. No, you shouldn't have ran that route. You tried it. It was bad. It was a bad idea from the start. Whoever came up with it, which I'm assuming is Cody, is wrong on that one. It didn't need it. You just could have said, hey, this is about me. QT Marshall, who I've already beaten up, but he keeps sticking his nose in my business. And now he has this heavy hitter that's trying to take me out. That's all you have to sell. And another thing, don't think he should have been on pay-per-view, but I understand if you're going to get some international buys, and he's still kind of a draw over there, so be it. But he's not experienced enough, so honestly, you're not expecting him to do much. The only way that this kind of makes everything in the world whoa is if he knocks out Cody Rhodes in the match. If he was found a way to knock out Cody Rhodes while Cody was trying to do all this wrestling stuff, and he went bang, bang, boom, dropped you, done deal. Done deal. That would have sold everybody on that. To say that man knocked out Cody Rhodes with no problem. Cody tried to do boxing, nah, bang, bang, done. That's what you want. You don't want Cody out wrestling the guy because the guy's trying to do a wrestling match in a wrestling. No. So I don't know. It just didn't hit the mark for me. It didn't hit the mark for me before, but it was mostly because of what Cody was trying to sell it as, and I just it doesn't hit right for me, and I just kind of just okay. And then Cody got the win. Okay, it happened. There you go. Let's see. Next up is the World Heavyweight Championship three-way match. Orange Cassidy, Kenny Omega, and Pac. And that match, I was all for. I was all in. I was sold in. I was locked in. I was ready to go. Didn't care about nothing. What was it? Orange Cassidy came out there. He was kicking butt. Pac's always kicking butt. Kenny Omega brought it, and it was one of my favorite matches of the night, hands down. Just being in ring stuff, hands down. Oh, it was good, good stuff. Kenny Omega ends up getting the win, but he doesn't look 100% like the dominating force that he speaks of, which is interesting to say the least. I mean, when Brock Lesnar goes into these matches, whatever, he's like, I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm going to destroy these other two guys. And he's like, I'm going to beat you guys. Cool, 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 cool. But this one was kind of a different one. They were kind of more panicking for Kenny on the Kenny side. And it was interesting to see. But Kenny still getting the win shows that Kenny Omega is still the wrestling world of AEW. He's still the king. I did say Jungle Boy won a Casino Royale match, so basically Jungle Boy will have a future title opportunity against Kenny Omega. Don't know if they're going to do it on a Dynamite or if they're going to do it for the next pay-per-view, which I believe is All Out in October? Maybe September? I don't know. We'll see. They might do it on Dynamite just to get it out the way and make it a big, big deal on Dynamite. A couple weeks. Let's see. I guess last but not least, Stadium Stampede match. I didn't understand the whole rappelling from the stadium part. I'm not really my scene. I just, you know what, go off, King. Do what you gotta do. A lot of back and forth, everybody all over in separate places. I like that it was a Santana and Ortiz and the FTR or Dax and Hardwood were fighting in a bar, and all of a sudden you pan over and Conan's there as the DJ. That was hilarious. Nice to see Urban Meyer pop up in an AEW pay-per-view. He's in his office with Max Strong, and Jericho and MJF are fighting in there, and Max throwing Jericho footballs to throw at MJF, and then Jericho asks Urban Meyer for his laptop, and then he beats MJF with his laptop, and he throws him out the room, and then Urban Meyer goes, "Oh shit!" that part alone, I was like, all right, that was cool. That was fun. That was funny. Sad part is, it's probably going to be the high point of the Jacksonville Jaguars season. But that was still hilarious on so many levels to see that type of world, and then they're like, "Wow!" I'm like front row of it. I thought it was weird that Jericho had the upper hand for so long with one arm. I'm like, MJF has two arms and super savvy, so I didn't really sign on to that one. One part that really confused me was what's his name? Sean Spears' whole little setup with the little spotlight and everything. It seemed way too intimate for a fight. I loved Wardlow and Hager going back and forth. And in the walk-in freezer, I'm just never a fan of busting up meat. Like, come on, man. That's kind of like a nasty little safety hazard too. Like, I mean, come on, man. Contaminating the food. But overall, still they did their thing. Sammy Guevara gets the pinfall over Shawn Spears in the ring. I think of everything else happened in that. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, I got everybody. Yeah. It was fun. They did their little post, so the Inner Circle continues to be a thing. I will say one thing about this, and I guess it's because it was pay-per-view right there. And being that they might be on the road in the future, I understand it. I just felt like Stadium Stampede was way too early to be done after Blood and Guts was like maybe 3 weeks ago. I felt like it was kind of a rushed move, but I understand why, because they're going back on the road soon. So you're not gonna have Dolly's place, and you're not gonna have the Jaguar Stadium after a while, because they're gonna have, you know, football coming back soon as well. So I understand. I just felt like it was super early for it. You could have ran that for like another year or so. Who knows? But you can always do it again eventually. But it just felt early to me. Overall, the pay-per-view was pretty damn good. Oh, the big news, Mark Henry is signed to All Elite as a commentary figure for their new AEW show that's going to be on at 10 o'clock Fridays, called Rampage. He'll be the guy over there. So that'll be interesting to hear Mark Henry 10 o'clock right after SmackDown, and it'll be good. Shout out to Mark Henry for getting that job. Not a big fan of the speaking of AEW, I just want to get this out of the way. Not a big fan of the Tony Khan promo that he did about WWE having talks with New Japan. It's all kind of just like really lame, but apparently fans love it, and apparently in New Japan said that they were cool with it, they had no problem with it. I kind of think he's lying because he's lied before, but fans don't want to remember that, so looking forward to the next AEW pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen on Dynamite. Dynamite is now again being preempted and moved to Friday at 10 o'clock this week, so hopefully you guys check that out. Alright, let's get into this next match, and then we'll do a little Raw chat as soon as that's over. Because right after that, we're getting right into the live react show. Jeez, that kid's good. Let's go. First on my team, come on. Oh, Lord. The bad news bears. We got kicked out. Oh, come on. All right, so our last little spot here before we jump into our little our live react show is a Raw preview. Raw preview. Let's see what is on tap for tonight's Raw. AEW Elevation is going on tonight too. It probably already started or about to start. I don't watch it anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped watching the AEW Darks and Elevation. It was just way too much wrestling, and some of them were squash matches. They were just pointless. It was, yeah. But anyway, we got Miz returning after the scare about a torn ACL. So I don't know if he's gonna be 100%. But he's back for Miz TV. You got Johnny Drip Drip. We got Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair as the guests for Miz TV. We got Reginald taking on Shayna Baszler. I hope they bring back Shayna Baszler, the killer from NXT. And because I'm tired of this Shayna Baszler who's just kind of there. I need killer Shayna who was in there the first time she debuted and she destroyed everybody in Elimination Chamber. I need that Shayna back. Not the one that lost at Raw and at Mania that next month and completely just like fell off the face of the earth. So I'm hoping that she comes back and she kills this guy. No disrespect to Reginald, just saying. We got Drew McIntyre taking on Kofi Kingston for the #1 contendership for Bobby Lashley's title to go down at Hell in a Cell in a couple weeks. I'm hoping Kofi wins. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super tired of the Drew McIntyre I need a match guy. Please stop. Take a break. Let's put someone else in that position. Speaking of which, let's stop just throwing Charlotte in every time we need a title match. There's other people available. Let's make some things happen. Let's see. We got Randy Orton taking on Xavier Woods. I expect an RKO. We've got Raw Tag Team Championship match. AJ Styles and Omos taking on Elias and what's his name? Jackson Riker. What else? I don't expect AJ Styles and them to lose, but I've seen crazier things happen on Raw. Raw is 3 hours of painstaking TV, so good luck to anybody that's going to watch that consistently and actually pay attention to it. Obviously, I will be more focused on on the Game 7 or Game 4, not Game 7, Game 4. So we'll be doing that. So yeah, that's the Raw preview. Not a lot. It's 3 hours, like, bruh, 3 hours. So we're gonna do one more match before we, stop the show, and then we'll jump over and restart it for the the live react of the Sixers game. So hopefully this will end in about 20 minutes and we're good to go. Hopefully my team stays up. You know, it's still working. We need a dub. So Matt Bull sacrificed himself just to get his team to win. Yeah, I appreciate that type of work. Ooh, Lord. Oh. Oh, come on! Oh! But this is not as easy as I thought. Wow, and we already lost a teammate. Oh, come on! I am struggling, and I know my teammates are looking at me like, wow, he's trash. I swear I'm not trash, guys. I swear. Ooh. Oh! Oh my god, come on! What? Oh, yo, come on. Come on, man. Did we qualify? I was terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that one. I'm sorry. I gotta do better. After bombing the last one, I gotta do better. Ooh. Oh, we're not gonna qualify. Jeez. All right. So we are. Congrats to these guys. We're live. We're gonna switch over to the live react. So don't go anywhere. We're just gonna switch over. So we're gonna pause it so we can stop this, and then start the new one. So don't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere either. I'm gonna keep talking and all that stuff. Part 2 is starting right about now. Be right back.